What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Chance Bishop Show for episode 83 of our Madden 24 Philadelphia Eagles franchise mode here on the channel. The Eagles, well, after a win last week, have Will Shipley as the offense player of the week. 26 carries, $127, and a lot of touchdowns for good old Will Shipley. But here you go, the 9-0 Eagles take on the 4-6 Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Josh Sweat, former Philadelphia Eagle, he is down there. He was part of the Antoine Winfield trade a couple seasons ago. Quinn Ewers and famous Jameis Winston. Yeah, he is back down here in Tampa. Good old Jameson right there. He's back. They got Luke at running back as well as Rashad White. Andrew Beck at fullback. Malik Neighbors. They got Chris Godwin, Mike Evans, Harbaugh, Isaiah Jones, and Tyler Higbee, the tight end. Higbee, 74 overall tight end. He is their tight end 1. Okay, Tyler. Tristan Wirfs is at left tackle. Top 10 left tackle in the league. Left guard is going to be Evan Maddox. Center is going to be Nick Harris, 71 overall center. They have Mahogany at right guard, 82 overall right guard. Right tackle, Evan Neal, the former New York Giant Evan Neal. They also have Tyler Steen, former Philadelphia Eagle right there. Tyler Steen. Let's see, they have Kalisha Cansey and Josh Sweat at defensive end right there. D tackles is Vita Vea and Travis Shaw. They also have a couple, it drops off real hard after that. They got Joe Tyron, Devin White, and Devin Lloyd. The two Devins are going to be in the middle. They also have Chris Cole. They also have David Ojabo at right outside linebacker. So an okay linebacking core there. Elias Robinson, who is on the injured reserve list. They got Davis, Moore, Bryce Hall, Selman Bridges, and Jaleel Florence. Devontae Turner is their free safety, and Jabril Peppers is their strong safety. Look at Jabril, 87 overall. Heath Jones is their kicker, and Bradley Pinion is their punter. Okay, Bradley right there. You like to see that. Good old Brad. Brad Pinion is their punter here, so they have an okay punter right there. Braden Hazelton, the right side linebacker, is that dislocated shoulder. He's out for the week. And then looks like Robinson, their corner, was he corner 1 or corner 2? 81 overall corner, Ellis Robinson. It's going to be out for the week as well with a hamstring strain. Hamstring tear, actually. I'm sorry. He's returning from that next week. Take a look at them. They are the 17th ranked passing offense, 29th total offense, 32nd ranked rush offense. So, yeah, we're just going to take away Quinn Ewers' ability to throw the ball. They're a pretty solid team defensively, actually. 7th best pass, 11th in rush. So we're going to go after former Philadelphia Eagle Josh Sweat. So the two teammates, Will Shipley, Josh Sweat, they used to go against each other in practice. Now they're going to go up against each other here IRL, get this underway. And hopefully Josh Sweat doesn't have any hard feelings against getting traded for, well, one Mr. Antoine Winfield. And the worst part is, it was all for contract reasons. We re-signed Josh. Realize, oh, you know what? Contractually, not gonna work out the way we want it to. So we gotta jump ship on him, which is real unfortunate. We hate to have done it, but we just had younger players, and honestly, he was the worst one we had that year. So shame he had to go. But you know, I mean, he's getting it done down here in Tampa Bay. But here we go. Defensively, we are all healthy. We're ready to go. That's what you like to see right there. Can't have a week where we're not healthy defensively because, well, I mean, even though we have, like, really good backups, it's still not the same. Will Shipley, after getting himself Offensive Player of the Week, gets himself also an upgrade point right there. They give him an 87 overall. Loses back 89 with the morale. So he's only, like, 10 points behind where DeAndre Swift was, who was a 99 overall running back when we traded him. But we are down here in Tampa Bay. You like to see the player showcase. We're going to showcase right here. Guess what's the man, the myth, the legend, Will Shipley. 26, $127, and 3 touchdowns on the week. Last week, Quinn Ewers here. He played for somewhere in Texas, I believe. I believe he's the Texas. I think Archie's his backup, technically. I think. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm not a big college football guy. I'm going to be straight with you guys here. I'm not the biggest college football guy. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. But here we go. We are getting underway in this one. Out comes the starting QBs. And here we go, Nick Sirianni and the Eagles. They are undefeated on the season. Or they're like 9-0 on the season. So looking to keep that winning streak alive here. And there you go. I'm not sure who there is. That's not Todd Bowles. He's not the head coach of the Bucs, right? Whoever the Bucs head coach is, well, he's in for a rude awakening once he realizes that he has to play the Eagles. Eagles are not like any other team here in the NFL. They are meaner, they are bigger, they are faster, and they are going to embarrass your team a lot quicker. Big sack right there, Jalen Carter. He gets in for a half sack. They're just pushed over Quinn Ewers, who was very slow to get up on that one. Yeah, so big sack there. Forces the punt. Now out comes Archie Manning in the offense here. Hands off to Shipley. Shipley to the outside. Shipley's got blocks. Shipley bounces off 2 tackles, tripped up, forced out of bounds at the Eagles 43. Very big pickup here. His first carry of the game, I think. 2nd and 1 now from the Buccaneers 36. Hand off to Shipley again. Shipley room to run. Shipley, he's down at the 20, so a 16-yard pickup right there for Will Shipley. He's got 4 carries on the day right there. Yeah, Will, he's getting it done. He is getting it done out there on the field. Dude, he's too good. 4th and 2 now. Come on, Philadelphia. Oh, don't leave him open. Devontae Smith, the Slim Reaper. How do you leave the Slim Reaper open, dude? They don't call him the Slim Reaper for no reason. Guy gets open, gets it done every time. He's too good. Now here we go, 3rd and goal from the 15. That one almost picked off right there, intended for A.J. Brown. Thankfully that wasn't picked off right there. That's going to be Hall, who just, I don't know what happened there. That was right in his hands, and he just could not get it done. 3rd and 10 here from the 28. Oh, that one's going to be almost a sack, but 4th and 10 now from the 28. That's going to force a field goal opportunity right there for the Bucs. It's 13-10. The Eagles, they need a score right now. Increase that lead back to 10. There we go. Alvin Kamara, the old man, gets taken down at the 1. The boom and zoom. He's no longer the zoom Alvin Kamara. He's now the boom. And yeah, he just couldn't get it done. So here in the 4th quarter, we're up 20-17. Now what we're going to do here, need to stop here. And there you go, big sack right there. Jalen Carter makes it a 3rd and 18. His first full sack of the game. So Jalen Carter just getting it done, wrecking that interior offensive line. 3rd and 18. Now Carter double team Hassan Reddick, left single coverage. That one's picked off. Thank you very much. Keely Ringo, he's got himself a pick 6, increasing that lead right there. Went from a 3-point lead, well, to a 10-point lead here in the 4th quarter. Keely Ringo pick 6. You'll like to see that. And the Eagles, they're going to hold out in this one for the victory. So a big win right there for Philadelphia. I mean, if you're the Buccaneers, you hate to see it. 30-17 is the final score in this one. I mean, they were so close. They were really so close to getting a victory here. I mean, they scored on that drive. There's a good chance they could have, held on to a victory. Just couldn't get it done. Shipley, 82 and a touchdown, so not a very Will Shipley-esque game there. Goddard led the team. A.J. Brown led the team receiving with 55. 1 touchdown there for Devontae. Let's see, 1 sack led by Jordan. Hate to see it. He also led the team in pancakes with 6. Tackles were led by Jeremiah Trotter with 10. Dude's a menace. 2 TFLs from Jalen Carter. Sack and a half from Jalen Carter. Sack from Nolan. Half sack from someone else. 2 ints. 1 from Jeremiah. 1 from Keely Ringo, which was a pick 6. Elliott, perfect on day, 3 for 3 and 3 for 3 from extra points and the field goal time. There you go. Stonehouse killed it on the punts. No kick, no punt returns. But unfortunately, though, Lane Johnson picks up an injury this game. A 3-week broken thumb injury. That's going to be absolutely brutal right there for the 37-year-old Lane Johnson. And honestly, the more we're doing this one, the more we might think that, hey, this might be the last hurrah of Lane Johnson. But Keely picked up Defensive Player of the Week right there. Look at that, 7 tackles, 1 pick, 1 tutty right there for Keely Ringo. I mean, you like to see Keely Ringo getting things done out there. I mean, he is a special guy. But even though he's injured, Lane Johnson, he's dressed. He's not playing in this game. But he is out there to rally the troops, get this game underway, and just get the whole thing done right here. Lane is a special character here. He's not one to pigeon-toe around things. He's not one to beat around the bush. He's going to go after something, and he's going to go after it the right way every time. There is a reason that at 37 years of age, he is aging like a fine wine right out there. Sure, you can clearly see that he's lost a step or two here and there, but his steps, these are about half a steps every time. He is still a top 5 right tackle in the league, and he is going to be a special talent. He's going to be someone that's very hard to replace going into the future, I guarantee it. Here you have Hassan Reddick's talking to us about some stuff and some things. And we're taking on the Cowboys. So, of course, the Cowboys week is always going to be a brutal week right here. Not something that you really want to, not something you really want to come into understaffed and underutilized. You want to make sure you have all of your key players healthy and ready to go. But just the ability to have Lane Johnson just come in there, rally the troops before today's game is just a blessing to have. Klubnik and Prescott are the QBs here in Dallas. Looks like he's a 72 overall. Klubnik's officially taken over for Dak there. Martinez is the running back. They got some fullbacks there. CeeDee Lamb, Terry Bussey, Jermaine Burton. They got Trevor Thrash, and Jake Ferguson is wide receiver 6. Is also their tight end 1. They got Foster at left tackle. They have Smith at left guard. He's 88. They got Dotson at center. They got Oakman at right guard, who's technically left guard, and Terrence Steele at right tackle. Micah Parsons is at left end, and then Joseph Ajoyne is at right end. D-tackle Osa and Mozzie Smith. Dude, Mozzie Smith, absolute bust. I'm saying it now, dude. 5 seasons in, he's an 81. Dude's a bust. Dude's a straight bust. He's like Shadir Sanders bust level right there. He's not good. Corners, honestly, if it wasn't for Diggs and Bland, this team would be absolute garbage. Like, straight garbage. Their safeties are okay, but just because they're 80-something, like low 80 overalls. But if it wasn't for Bland, Trayvon Diggs, and Micah Parsons, defensively, this team would be absolutely trash. They are pretty bad at the whole offense thing. 9th in passing, but they are bottom 30 in rushing, so just take away their short passing ability right there. Lock up CeeDee Lamb, it's fine. Defensively, passing, they are 4th because of Bland and Trayvon Diggs, as well as probably Micah Parsons getting involved here. But they are 18th in rushing, so we're gonna take the gamble here, go after Mozzie Smith and that D line. Have Mulata just absolutely sun Micah Parsons. It's going to be real sad when, Micah Parsons has to go on his podcast next week and just talk about getting absolutely bullied, and I mean bullied, by, Jordan Mulata and I think Cooper Cousins. Cooper Cousins is going to be stepping in for Lane Johnson, who's injured, because I believe we have Cooper as the backup right tackle, even though technically he was drafted as a guard, but at his size and height and weight, he could be a nice little swing tackle right there we put him in at. But next season, we might be looking at probably moving him back to guard. It's Sidney Brown, 87 overall right there. He gets a plus 3 right there between morale and team play. 83 overall hybrid safety right there. So not too shabby there for Sidney Brown. I like to see that there for the kid. But here we go. We are down in Jerry World, the land that Jerry Jones built. And that's where Jerry Jones is going to be, buried. It's like Gary Hoffa, how he is buried at MetLife Stadium with the Giants. No, it's Giants Stadium. It's not MetLife. I don't know what the Giants Stadium's called. Honestly, I'm just guessing here. But the reason why he's buried in the Giants Stadium, that's where Jerry Jones is going to be buried, underneath of the Cowboys Stadium. It's what's going to happen. I'm saying it now. He's going to be buried underneath Cowboys Stadium. Here we go. Out comes the Cowboys. They got Klubnik here as their starting QB. The whole Dak Prescott thing just did not work out in the end. You hate to see it. You really do. Just because it's like, how did you fall from grace that bad where, Dak Prescott is supposed to be your guy, and then you bring in a rookie, and then he starts outplaying Dak. Just like he Tony Romo'd him. Klubnik literally Tony Romo'd, Dak Prescott, which is how Dak Prescott got the starting job. There you go, big sack there. Nolan Smith makes it a 3rd and 16 from the 28 now. 3rd and 16 following the Nolan Smith sack. Come on, defense, get another stop here. Hand off to Martinez. Martinez going to be taken down at the 24, so pick up 4 yards right there. Not too shabby there. We get home to a field goal there. The Cowboys strike first, getting the first points on the board. 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. Handoff to Shipley. Shipley, he gets himself a first down. He's got 3 carries for 18 yards. He's averaging 6 yards per carry. Not too bad to start the day off with. 3rd and 4 from the 29. Here we go. Manning throws that one deep. That one's caught down at the 3. A 26-yard reception there for A.J. Brown. So Brown making the catch. 2nd and goal from that 7. Here we go. Underneath, and there you go. The touchdown. Merchant gets it. That's Dallas Goedert. Another touchdown there for the South Dakota tight end. You love to see that right there for the kid. 2nd inches now. Here we go. Alvin Kamara. Kamara, room to run. Touchdown, baby. Big touchdown there for the veteran Alvin Kamara. So former New Orleans Saint there, Alvin Kamara, gets the touchdown here against the Dallas Cowboys. 3rd and 1, handoff to Shipley. Shipley following a massive pancake from Landon. Landon picks up the block, and the second safety wraps him up, forces him out of bounds. Right, it's going to be Bland, the cornerback. He forces Will Shipley out of bounds right there at the 15-yard line. But Landon, big block there, though, gets him down to that 15. 3rd and 7 from the 12. Here we go. End zone, that one. I'm not sure what happened there. You know, people aren't paying attention. That goes incomplete. Intended for A.J. Brown, though, which is unfortunate. 4th and 2 here for the Cowboys. Cowboys going to make the reception there. That's going to be the touchdown. That's their first touchdown of the game for CeeDee Lamb. Hey, man, this is, you know, Klubnik, just like Dak, his predecessor. Just like him. You know, you got to wait for the 4th quarter when you're losing by 30 points, and then you can stat pad it. And then you can celebrate, too. 27-13, down by 2 touchdowns here. Up the middle, A.J. Brown. Brown, oh my lord, he breaks 2 tackles, misses another one. A.J. Brown walks in for the touchdown. That wasn't even a touchdown design play. That was just a missed tackle. That was 2 missed tackles there by the Cowboys secondary. 2nd and 8 from the 8-yard line now. Handoff Shipley. Shipley just waits for his blocks to form them and gets it done. Will Shipley, oh my lord, he just absolutely just walked into that one. Did Landon and Jackson kill the blocks on that one? Linebackers, safety, I don't know who they were. Yeah, but they got absolutely stonewalled. Hate to see that one. 41-13 here. I mean, you hate it if you're a Cowboys fan because you sprinted. And I mean, you sprinted to watch your team lose. Hate to see it. So 3 touchdowns there for Archie. Touchdown for Will and a touchdown for Alvin Kamara right there. 2 carries, 29 yards for Alvin with a touchdown. 129 for Will. 99 yards for A.J. Brown with a touchdown there. 78 yards for Brendan Rice with a touchdown. 40 yards for a touchdown there for Dallas Goedert. Let's see, sacks. 2 allowed by Cooper Cousins. I mean, Cooper did line up against Michael Parsons the whole game, so I mean, not the greatest for the rookie, but hey, it's Michael Parsons, one of the best defensive ends in the entire league. I get it. He did the best he could. Now, here we go. Sack allowed by Nolan Smith. 1 pick there from Keely Ringo. Not too shabby. Jake Elliott was perfect this game. 2 for 2 and 5 for 5. No punch from Stonehouse. Covey did not do anything this game, but Nelson did a special team return there, like a onside kick, I guess. That's what he received. Covey did have, though, the punt return, so I'm okay with Covey getting the punt return. Cooper and Landon, the offensive linemen, they are getting the upgrades this week. Cooper Cousins, 79 overall. Make him an 80. I think we're switching him back to guard in the future. So I'm working on more of the guard stuff than the tackle stuff here. Landon, though, making him a straight 90 overall right there. Like I said, he also gets another morale boost because he's up to a 90 now. So Landon killing it. 92 overall left guard. After the game, even though he didn't play, Lane Johnson is proud of this team. You know, 1 win's not as good as 2 wins, but hey, 2 wins is even better. So there you go. So big, you know, round of approval there from the veteran Lane Johnson. You like to see it there. You know, the fact that Lane comes in, you know, injured and just does everything he can to help the rest of his team, to help Cooper Cousins just get ready for this game. That's something that you can't ask for out of anyone. Hassan Reddick also meets with Nick Sirianni after the game. You know, he's in, you know, Hassan's proud of the guys, too. The defense did a lot of good things out there. You know, especially against Dallas. You want them to get things done. You want them to come out here and just do the best they can. Like, and you can't really have that every week, but when you get it done, everything works the way you want it to. Makes everything even better. But next episode, there, we'll be taking on the Jets and the Bills. The AFC East is going to come to... We're going to go to the AFC East. They're going to come to us. But next thing you should know, peace out, rock on, stay super classy. Catch you next episode here of our Madden 24 franchise mode on